From the time when I was a young boy, from the time when I learned to walk, I have loved soccer. My family did not have the material things. My father was an honest, hard-working man. But I did not miss any luxuries because I had soccer. I could escape reality. I could lose myself in the game. I played all day, every chance I got. School and later working took me away from the beautiful game, but only temporarily. And even when I was doing something else, in my mind I was playing soccer. Listen to this. When I was sleeping, I dreamed of soccer. Sweet dreams. I do not play now. I'm too old to do it well, to play it the way it is supposed to be played. And I have a family. I have responsibilities. The game belongs to the young. Also, in this country, there is not the interest in soccer that there was in my native country, Colombia. People there were literally crazy about the game. I was one of them, but I had to leave there in the best interest of my family. My native land had become too violent and unsafe. It is the drugs and the government. They are equally corrupt, but in different ways. They play a game of sorts because of the money involved, and if you do not choose sides, you can be caught in the middle. That is why I came to America. Legally, thank you, I am a citizen, an American now. And here we are, not in the middle of anything. Sometimes I feel we have become, in a way, invisible. I like it here. This is a wonderful country. Everything is so big and so new. I feel like all the time I am in the middle of a giant store. I do not think Americans are aware of this, because they are accustomed to having everything. Here it is also violent. That must be the way everywhere, but not so bad as it was in Colombia. And here there is not the love for soccer. Here it is the baseball and the football. I cannot say I understand these games, or like them. They are very boring to me, with so much standing around, so many interruptions, so little action. They stand and they stand and they stand. It is incredible to me, all the standing around. But much scoring. Americans love the points. I understand this, but it is not my way. I see those games of baseball and football and I wonder how this country ever developed. Soccer, you see, is all movement, all play, passion, daring, risk, confrontation, strategy, all on the move, constantly developing, everything you could want from a game. It is as if God himself put all of those tremendous living qualities into one game. They are hidden in it, and each player can discover them. As I have told you, I do not play anymore, only for fun, with the children, showing them what can be done with the ball. Now I referee on weekends. This is a very different thing for me, but also, in a new way, the same. Because, just as when I was a boy, I can escape from the world inside the game of soccer. I have a good life in this country. I would never complain about this. I feel as if I am blessed, and every day, in the morning and at night, I do get on my knees and thank God for protecting me and my family. But here I am a different person than I was in Colombia. Literally, this is so. Because I do not speak the language here so well. Even after 12 years, my words are sometimes jumbled and my accent is still thick. People think I am not so very smart. And because I am small in my size, this also does not command respect. Americans like the big in size, the big in everything. And people do not know me from when I was a child, so that kind of trust is not there. The name my parents gave me at my birth was Jose Maria Rivera Mendez. This is a proud name for me, speaking of my family. But here I am called Joe. Hey Joe, my new boss is always calling to me. Why have you not done this, Joe? Sometimes, even now, I forget this Joe is to be me. In Colombia, I was trained to work as an engineer. I did not expect to find such work in America. Here, I work 2 jobs. In the day, I work at cleaning in a hardware store that is bigger than any 20 hardware stores I have ever seen before in my life. The paint department in this store is like the size of a hardware store I would know. so there is much to clean. In the evenings, I deliver pizza. These are not the jobs I would like, but they are all I can get. Like my father, I am honest and hardworking, and here I am also a little guy, Joe, who does not talk so good. But the refereeing, people think I do this also for the money, and it is true that if I referee 4 games on the weekend, I can earn $80, and this will help my family. But it is also true that I do not do it alone for the money. I do it because when I put on the black shirt and shorts and the silver whistle and take the field, I am in complete control. The game belongs to me. I must make split-second decisions concerning infractions of the rules, and rarely will the players argue with my interpretation. There are hand signals for every call I make, so my meaning is clear. They can see I am serious about what it is I do, and only I can allow the game to become what it should be. On the field, I am the leader and the mediator between the two teams. When the players are very good and the score is close, the playing can be very heated, and this is not an easy thing to do. In order for it to be a good game, there must be control, and I am the one to do it. I have the authority. I am the one in charge. I have the yellow card and the red card, and I will use them if I must. I like this. It is not a burden to me. I never felt this in Colombia, and it is not like this at the hardware store or delivering pizza. There, no matter what you do, it is not enough, and I have learned over the years how it is best to remain silent and accept whatever the bosses say, no matter how untrue or unfair it may be. But when I am the referee, my word is the law. When the game begins, I am in a world of my own, and I am the king. I have learned to blow the whistle early, a sharp blast, even if the foul is slight, to let the players know the limits of what will be allowed in the game. I referee games for young men in what is called the open division, and they are the best players, full of life and rough and tumble. Like puppies, they must be told what is not permitted, and then in most cases the game will take care of itself. The people who are out there usually have respect for the game. If not, I am there, and I do not hesitate to punish those who try to go around what is allowed by the rules. You have to be worthy in your heart, and not just your body, to play soccer.